Amongst a Bloodletter pack, those who spill the most blood and wreak the most carnage become exalted in the eyes of their dark god. Blessed by Khorne with additional combat prowess, the exalted Bloodletter status is usually marked out by such signifiers as larger horns or a longer hellblade, although some of these champions bear unusual colorations. The demons of the Blood God are drawn towards sites where massive deeds of slaughter are being committed. There they serve as manifestation of Khorne's favor, immediately attacking in their legendary ferocity. However, when present amongst mortal forces, exalted Bloodletters also serve another purpose. Should any of the mortals fall short of Khorne's demands, the exalted Bloodletters will carve them to bloody chunks with their hellblades as quickly as they would dispatch any other foe. Martial honor is everything, and weakness, cowardly acts, or signs of mercy or compassion are not to be tolerated. Truly, Khorne cares not from where the blood flows.
The Bloodbrute Behemot is a monstrous, blood-drenched gorgon that terrorized the beastmasters of Khorne. So relentless is its killing that its fur is perpetually matted with gore, and the Dark Elves have given up trying to subdue it. Surprisingly, the Wood Elves of the Witchwood allow it to live, as it conveniently hunts down escape horrors from Khorne, sparing them the effort. However, this decision now threatens them. The Behemoth has joined the warherd of Taurox the Brass Bull, who sees no sacredness in forest, only new grounds for slaughter. The Behemoth, now part of this brutal force, has acquired a taste of elven flesh, and to a Gorgon there is no difference between Dark and Wood Elf. Should Taurox target the Witchwood, the Wood Elves may face the monster they once spared.
A Slaughterbrute is a formidable chaos beast characterized by its immense strength and aggression. Unlike conventional creatures, it cannot be broken, leading to the demise of those who attempt to subdue it. Instead, it is enslaved through a rigorous binding ritual involving magical chains, runes, and the blood of a chaos champion. Once bound, the Slaughterbrute operates under the champion's will, exhibiting surprising agility and skill in combat, leaving behind a trail of devastation. Its ability to feint and parry, coupled with unsettling laughter, terrifies opponents. However, if the champion is killed, the magical bonds dissolve, unleashing the Slaughterbrute's rage upon foes and allies alike, resulting in a rampage that only death can end. This blend of raw power and controlled ferocity makes Slaughterbrutes potent assets for the warriors of chaos.
Fleshhounds are fierce wolf-like demons serving Khorne, the blood god. With a blend of reptilian and canine traits, they are agile and powerful hunters, capable of evading attacks while swiftly bringing down their prey. Khorne favors these demons, adorning them with ornate brass circlets known as Collars of Khorne, which grants them the resistance to magic. Many Fleshhounds also display various trophies, such as skull rune rivets and bone fetishes, earned from defeating formidable foes. When Khorne is angered, he summons them with a thunderous blast from a brass horn, unleashing them to track and hunt down their targets relentlessly. In battle they are deployed ahead of the main forces, creating chaos and weakening enemy lines for the subsequent assault by Bloodletters and Bloodcrushers. The Skullcannons of Khorne are legendary weapons believed to have been forged in the fiery furnaces at the base of the Blood God's throne, or even by Khorne himself. These monstrous machines, infused with demonic spirit and hellforged machinery, are driven by a relentless desire to shed blood and crush bones in Khorne's name. Bloodletters ride atop the Skullcannons, chanting praises to Khorne as they rampage towards the enemies. The demon within the Skullcannon is fiercely wrathful, maiming and slaying with relentless pride. As the Skullcannon advances, its spike wheels and rollers leave a trail of destruction, grinding foes to fragments and launching flaming skulls at the enemy ranks. Those who dare to end the Skull torment are said to be cursed with madness until their death. The Skullreapers are formidable warriors devoted to Khorne. Adorned in heavy chaos armor and marked by horrific mutations, they possess exceptional combat abilities that terrify their foes. Their presence warps the environment, resulting in crimson skies and blood-filled rivers. Unlike traditional armies, they fight in chaotic, individualistic charges to earn Khorne favor through slaughter. Their towering stature and immense strength allows them to overpower enemies without effort, often wielding potent cornate blades forged in the Tower of Screens. Originally hailing from the Chaos Waste, they now serve Archaon the Ever-Chosen, advancing southward on a violent crusade focused on delivering a monumental tribute of skulls and blood to Khorne. Bloodspeakers serve as the harbingers of Khorne's violent will, acting as dark prophets who receive gruesome visions from their god. Their thunderous prayers can ignite a savage frenzy in allies or boil the blood of enemies. Most chillingly, they possess the power to incite even unwilling foes to charge recklessly into battle, overwhelmed by a mindless rage unleashed by the Bloodspeaker chant. As the tribesmen transition from warriors to wrathmongers, Bloodspeakers guide them through the grueling pilgrimage of skulls, which requires both unwavering purpose and a willingness to kill. After bloody confrontations, they drink this noxious blend, causing grotesque physical transformations. The hellforged host earned Khorne favor through an unthinkable loss. Ambushed by Kislevites on a frozen lake, their bloodthirster general was slain without spilling blood, a disgrace that enraged Khorne. Banished in shame, the bloodthirster's soul was cast into the Machina Demonium, where demonsmiths torment him eternally. But his Bloodletters fought on with unmatched fury, their blades melting through enemies and eyes alike. As the lake cracked and shattered, both armies plunged into the frozen depths. Even while drowning, the demon dragged mortals down with them, screaming defiance. Khorne, impressed by their rage and refusal to die quietly, raised them anew, stronger, exalted, and armed with hellforged weapons. Now they fight once more, led by a commander worthy of their wrath. The Bloodbeasts are enigmatic entities tied to Khorne that embody a blend of the mortal and the demon, leaving their true nature a subject of debate among mage scholars. While some argue they are mortals devoid of demon connections, others suggest they represent a monstrous race enslaved by chaos. Those who confront them in battle assert that their tortured forms, twisted by profound magics, defy mortal classification. Ultimately, they epitomize chaotic energy, existing within the remnants of the damned and showcasing the terrifying blend of mutation and dark power.